Hello and welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Load selected? Yes. December 27th, 2:11 p.m. Wright and Company Offices, LLD. What is Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. He'd never take someone's life. Never. Just, take someone's life through the legal system. Which is long and drawn out. Nick. Yo, how's everybody doing? What do you think of my performance today? Had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? Swooning? Me? Oh yes, I do remember feeling faint. Right on! Tell me the truth, it's like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two? I think you can do better than that. Uh-oh. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy! You should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. Uh-huh. So, yeah, let's talk about today's trial. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did! If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me? But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment. Also, Phoenix said you too, which probably meant the two people in the room. Nick. Why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. When we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? Yeah, you didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait, is that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. They saved me, Miles and Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, Hey, Larry, what he's talking about? Huh? Sorry, kind of forgot. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear this story today, and that's final. Okay. Kind of a long story, so hang in there. Very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial. A class trial? The class trial. You remember, Larry. Spring, end of 3rd grade. Kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school is really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope of the money for lunch from home. Yeah, that's totally things people do in America in, 2001. Actually, this would be more like 98. Huh? I see. Actually, it isn't too dissimilar. What At least when I went to school at this time, we'd get purchase lunch tickets. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you forgot, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So, they thought you did it? Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as a defendant. What was the teachers doing during this? She's just... What? Okay, one, I know this is taking place written as if it took place in Japan, even though they mention it's supposed to be America. Although I could totally see teachers in, I would imagine this would have been like late 80s, early 90s. Yeah, I could totally see teachers doing this kind of terrible, terrible thing to their students. Guilty! He did it! Guilty! It was you! Thief! Give the money back! You're such a meanie. No one play with him. Doesn't mean you did it. Can't hide the truth. Tell us the truth. We're not going to play with you anymore. Yeah, no more borrowing my racer. Shouldn't be allowed in the relay race. Or the library committee. Give back the 50 cents I loaned you. Hey, did you pay back the other day? Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad, I couldn't stop crying. That is an adorable shirt. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. Objection! Shouldn't have to apologize. Only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. Miles? It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No? Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting that you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But, Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. Make him say sorry. Why don't you all just shut up? This is always how it is. Everyone gang up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. I kind of hope that Phoenix's parents sued the school. That's how it happened. After that, 3 of us were the best of friends. At this point, the principal should be involved. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I was just lucky I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, you see. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Yeah, that would actually definitely spur people into, becoming a defense attorney being wrongfully accused at a young age. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm gonna become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney. And a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident. Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably has to do with his father's death. That's so sad. Several years later, I heard Edgeworth's name again. It was an article in the newspaper. Headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. Article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. So the news article was perfectly honest with the fact that Miles Edgeworth was very much doing illegal things. But I guess as long as you get a guilty person, who cares? I wish that was fantasy. But why? What happened? I mean, it's not just the Edgy I used to know at all. It's what I thought too. Tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. Never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. Couldn't just drop it though. Wanted to meet him to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. So, how much money did you spend on your law degree? For that? Edgeworth believed in me, and I believed in him. He is in pain. No one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick! What about me? So, is that why you helped me out for free? Yeah. Helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Aw, Nick! Nick, you have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. Yeah, very well, maybe. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. Need to find out who or what he is. Settle for who. Guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. Hey, Edgeworth. You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? 3rd grade? Lunch money? Right. You seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, does sound like the kind of thing you'd do. Haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple, to a fault even. Well, maybe yeah, but I don't think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. So, why'd you come to be a prosecutor? Hey, Edgeworth, why'd you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. Said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? Couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had been the shooter, any way you look at it, or had to be the shooter, any way you looked at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. That day, 15 years ago, 3 of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. Like, I don't think you would... okay, whatever. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. claimed Yana Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. Well, yeah, because people are innocent until proven guilty. That's when I changed my mind. Started to hate defense attorneys. No, you are a terrible person, Edgeworth. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher, a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. Not one suspect was declared innocent, ever. That's not how justice works. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty, perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? What you're saying is true. You're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right. Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Like to see my badge? Sorry, I'm not sure I can help you with that. What are you showing me this picture for? No reason. I was impressed by your deduction skill in the trial today. Granted, you were at the end of your rope, but still. Nicky noticed! Nick, no. That's a photo of his father. Don't show him that. You're right. That's probably not a good time to dredge up these old memories. What is it? Nothing. Huh? It's that case that changed my life. Tomorrow on December 28th, the statute of limitations runs out. Tomorrow? Could that be a coincidence? But even if the case is finally closed on paper, it'll never be erased from my memory. Never. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, we're gonna go talk to Grossberg. December 27th, Grossberg Law Offices. He is out again. When does he work anyway? Oh no, don't be harsh. Yes, we'll have to come back later. I mean, when are we in the office? Guess Mr. Grossberg isn't getting that painting back. I feel kind of bad for him. December 27th, Gord Lake Park, entrance. Hey, pal, long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? Got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I make you a promise. Have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. I'm up to catch a criminal. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. Eek. One more thing. No one can go in the woods today. The woods? Where a lot of us camping? The woods are off limits camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. I guess Lotta is in a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Well, it's a lot of information. When we come back, folks, yeah, we're going to continue to investigate. Have a good one, folks.